Oh, let me even go and shop.
Yeah. There's that square thing that... Someone's getting serious.
Hey guys, I'm Cheyenne and... Oh god. Hey guys, I'm Cheyenne, aka Shythebore, and yeah, today I'm gonna be giving you guys a new YouTube video.
What's your intro again?
Hi guys.
Wait, you don't have a name for them?
Name for who? Why would I have a name for?
Hi guys.
Hi guys, I'm Cheyenne, aka Shythebore. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry that I took like a 2-year break, but like I was really busy. It was like 1 to 2 years, but I was just really busy. I had college, finished college, then I had uni, just like randomly decided to go to uni, and yeah, so I'm in my first year of uni and I'm a full-time parent as well, and I do work on the side, and I'm trying to like do little creative stuff behind the scenes. Obviously I know I haven't put no stuff out there, but I'm trying to do stuff behind the scenes, so that's why I haven't like put nothing out for a little while. But I am going to Amsterdam this year, so you guys could be like looking forward to a travel vlog, as well as like other videos that I'm like thinking to do, like talking videos. Like I want to do my 17 and pregnant story, but it's quite a long story. I need to like finalize it. So the video today that I'm going to talk about is the top 10 animes to watch if you're a beginner. There's a couple people I know trying to get into anime, always trying to ask me for recommendations. I always give people a strong recommendation list because I literally have a Google document full of all the animes that I've ever watched. And I got all the episodes lined up just so that I know what episode to come back from, because I've got a really bad memory. So like anime, ever since I found it, it's been like, if you hear like random stuff in the back, if you hear, I hope my wig is okay because
you don't want your viewers to know it's a wig though.
Oh my god!
You don't want them to know it's a wig though.
We got my little sister in the back helping me with the camera, and like if you hear random stuff in the background, it's because I've literally got all the kids of the house, including my son, my little brother and my little sister. You got Carabella, Kamal and King right there in the back chilling, and you got Lovey behind the camera. So I'm not alone. So I'm kind of talking like I'm talking to people, but I'm talking to you guys, but I'm trying to look into the lens kind of. But we move.
Multitask people.
We move. So the top 10 animes to watch if you're a beginner. I forgot what it's called, but basically I'm gonna. So yeah, if you hear like little random stuff in the back, it's like 100% the baby's over there. Got like 4 people in this room with me. As a disclaimer for this video, by the way, I have not watched Dragon Ball Z. I'm still due to watch it, so it's not on the list because I haven't watched it yet. Like the one anime that I put my all in, like so much time watching, you're gonna know at the end of this video, because that one is my #1. But obviously in the anime world, they are the top 3 of like long animes. So I mean, if you know about anime, you probably know what one I'm talking about. That is my #1, and a couple people know what is my #1. So to start it off, I'm not gonna lie, I made this list a little while ago, and I watched these animes a while ago, but I still regard them as high even though I can't say the plot at the top of my head. So as 10, I've got Hellsing Ultimate. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I slightly forgot what Hellsing Ultimate is directly about. I just know that it's a really violent action vampire anime, and I don't usually like shows that are vampire, but I do like bloody action, and as an anime, Hellsing Ultimate will give you all of that.
So now I get to kill you and make my wildest dreams come true. You've never seen anything like me before. I was designed to surpass you in every way.
It's about vampires and stuff, and even if you don't even like vampire type genre shows, you'll definitely like Hellsing Ultimate. Like, yeah, and what else is crazy about Hellsing Ultimate is that it's not even set in like Bait Japan or Bait America. It's literally based in like the United Kingdom. And okay, as number 9, I have the anime Drifters. It's about samurais and stuff and fighting, blood, gore, violence. As I said, violence. I'm there. Like, the thing is, it's crazy because I don't even like blood, but I can watch some blood, gory, violent show, like watch the bone get, you know, it's gonna get mashed up. People getting mashed up in the show, yeah, I love it. So I'm trying to see what exactly the storyline for Drifters is. Recommend you guys enough to watch all these animes that I'm listing if you are an anime beginner. You got Hellsing Ultimate, and for number 9 you have Drifters. Oh my god, Prison School is so hilarious.
You mean that was you?
I shall have to concoct another subtle yet brilliant contrivance.
There's one more thing. We've got to work on making the hole larger. I only got in halfway last time. As for the hole, one more day of solid hammering should handle it.
Yo! What are you guys talking about?
Oh, this and that.
You two seem to have gotten closer recently.
Comrades in bondage.
Well, we are working together a lot lately.
Right.
What's to be done about Shingo?
With him lurking around on Saturday, I won't be able to leave our post.
Do you think it's possible that Shingo might have become cognizant of our escape ploy?
I think he knows we're up to something. At this point, we may have to bring him in on our plan.
Saturday will be nice. I've barely gotten to hang out with Kiyoshi since all this work started.
Squeeze in another?
I don't think we can.
Of course we can. He'll go for it. It's Shingo. There's no way he's as tight-assed as that.
They're talking about squeezing things in tight asses!
An issue. What incentive can we give Sir Shingo to gain his assistance?
His request for hair gel was denied. I bet a little grease is all it would take.
It couldn't be!
I honestly doubt it.
What are they planning to squeeze in, and why would it need to be greased up? That conversation today was insane. I'd heard that kind of thing happen in prison, but maybe I misunderstood. I've known Kiyoshi since we were in middle school. He's not like that.
So what the hell do we do about Shingo?
How clumsy of me. Gonna slip right by.
Do your thing.
Do your thing? Is Gakuto really that good at it?
Faceplant, you okay?
No, I can't believe it. I must be seeing things. Stop overthinking, Shingo. There's no way.
No, it's rather painful.
Shingo, did he hear us?
Does he know what we're planning?
Oh shit, they're hardcore! And they've totally got their eyes on me now!
Oh, Sir Shingo, join us and come in here.
Don't just stand there, the water's fine. Plus, it's good for your skin.
Yours truly will gladly wash your back for you.
You know what? I'm actually good.
You know you want to. Come on in.
Remember, Shingo, you're the one who said you looked forward to the three of us hanging out and having a blast together.
I was talking about. In fact, I've changed my mind. I'm out.
Like, I know I've been talking about blood, gore, and violence, but Prison School, hilarious. It's a group of boys and a group of friends. They've gone to a prison school, obviously that's the name of the show. So they've gone to a prison school now. I think the school is filled with girls and they're the only boys there, literally just a group of 5 boys. And they're just talking about, they're just going through the trials and tribulations, the things they're going through. It is so like, you defo can only watch it if you're over like 16 or 18, because there's so much like arse and boobs in your face all the time. And like the arse and boobs in their face is so funny. Like, I think it's hilarious personally, that's why I'm recommending it to you guys. And for number 7, Tokyo Ghoul. Obviously I had to add Tokyo Ghoul in. That's a classic. Everyone knows about it.
She doesn't.
Even my sister there. So that's on 7.
This is why we have to treat them like equals. If we were to treat them like the animals they are, they'd kill us all.
I'll walk you home. I mean, what kind of date would I be if I didn't at least do that much?
It's this way. Is there something wrong, Toka?
It's nothing.
Kaneki, I want you just as much as you want me.
But we
need consent from the next of kin.
Next of kin?
He needs her organs to survive.
What the hell are they talking about?
So yeah, I don't think I need to sell Tokyo Ghoul to you guys because literally everyone knows that it's great. Like, basic. As number 6, Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why you put your face like that. This girl done some nasty face shit. Cowboy Bebop is iconic. That was literally one of the like first animes I watched when I started watching anime. And at first when I watched it, I was thinking like, I don't really know, I don't really get what's going on, because basically it's just about the futuristic adventures of an easygoing bounty hunter and his partners. So that's all it's about. It's kind of weird because they don't really have like iPhones or cell phones, or it's not really techie, but they're cowboys that live in like some futuristic place and they fly in like spaceships and stuff. Like the plot is kind of crazy, but it's such a sick anime. Like the way they just do it.
I think you do better as a thief, bounty boy. Now hand it over.
Glad to. I have to pay you back, don't I? You trust your eyes too much, Asimov. You're not a chameleon, you know. You can't see everywhere at once.
During the time that I was watching it, I was thinking, not that I don't understand what's going on, like I really love this show. There's something about it that just makes it stand out to me. And I just love the way how it's structured. I love how the storyline goes, and I love the concept, like how it's so techie and so futuristic, but at the same time they don't have like cell phones and stuff. And the guns that they have, they've got some dry little 1900 guns, but then they have the big up spaceship guns. People fly around in spaceships. It's kind of weird how they mix up different like years of life. Like they mix up the future with the past basically, and I find that sick. So when I finished watching it and I started watching other animes, I realized like Cowboy Bebop is basically iconic. Like there's no other anime like it, as in the way how they do stuff. There's no anime made like it, so it's literally one of a kind. And then for number 5 we have, everyone knows Death Note is elite. You know, any person that watches anime and they watch Death Note, that one anime always makes people be like,
oh, you know, I didn't know anime was so serious like that.
Anime is deep. Like, Death Note, yeah, the storyline is so tight.
There are plenty of things this world could do without. Immorality, sin, crime. It's time for a change. I have the power to make the world, to make people better, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm not afraid to kill. How and when it happens is entirely in my hands. All I need is a name, a face, a pen, and this notebook. No one can stop me.
I'm chasing someone without a name or face. Someone who believes he's on a righteous path, ridding the world of criminals.
Like, I need to even watch that again. Like, that was so good. And then I saw them make like, was it Death Note that they tried to make into a Netflix thingy? As well as that, do not watch them dubbed. Watch them subbed only, because there's certain phrases that can only be said in Japanese and they can't be translated into English well. And one of my actual favorite animes told me that at like in the beginning of the anime beginning, one of my favorite animes was like, we're gonna tell you some of the meanings of these words because we're not gonna translate them into English because there's no word for them in English. That's why I really rate watching it in Japanese subbed. Instead of dubbed, the American actors and voiceovers don't put effort into it. The age restriction is 17+. So basically, it's a mystery, psychological, supernatural thriller. That's the genre. I mean, I know it's a mixture of genres, but it's sick. It's iconic, it's sick. And then, it's 8.5 out of 10, I think, online. But I'd say 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, because it's beautiful.
ちょっと投げすぎじゃない？
加減を知らん男だ。
うるせえな。
だって全然落ちてこないじゃん。いったー。
え？くせえ。
ほら、やったー。
Oh yeah, and it has an age restriction of 17 plus for the violence and profanity. There's like violence and swearing, obviously. So many of these animes I've listed are so violent. Yeah, Samurai Champloo, beautiful, beautiful anime, iconic, so beautiful. Like, I actually love it. The way how they like fight, the music, the soundtrack, they put so much thought into it. As well as that, yeah, with Samurai Champloo, it's directed by the same person who made Cowboy Bebop. So as you can see, there's a connection there. Like how I said, Hellsing Ultimate and Drifters have the same people that made it. That's why they're like tight-knit in the way, like how it was made. You can see that the concept is familiar. Even though they're made from the same people, there's differences to them that make them iconic and different to each other. Like there's no anime like either of them. And as said with Cowboy Bebop, when I was watching it, I kinda wasn't sure what was going on, but when I finished it, I realized how beautiful and iconic it was. I can't recommend it as strongly as I can. Like for number 3, we have Naruto. I had to include Naruto. What? I'll put Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
What?
I don't know how to say it. I haven't watched Naruto in time. I finished it already a long time ago. So obviously I don't really rate Shippuden that much because I don't really like it. But Naruto is really sick. Like when they're young and you're growing with them and they got all these little moral life lessons in their little episodes.
何か言いたそうだな。
前にも言ったろ。約束するってばよ。絶対勝つ。
自分を信じきっている目だ。まるで気負いがない。その方がやりがいがある。本当の現実を知ったとき。
ぐちゃぐちゃ言ってねえで。
Like I was hooked on Naruto, like it's sick. I don't even need to talk you guys into it because as I said, there's like a top 3 anime thing in the anime world and Naruto is one of them. So is Dragon Ball Z. As I said, I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z, that's why it hasn't made it into this list. And so, yeah, Naruto, I don't think I need to talk you guys into watching it because it's literally part of the top 3 mega animes. So Naruto is sick. That literally made me bawl at one point. It's so beautiful. Obviously I would watch it again, but there is a lot of episodes and so much filler episodes. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how much filler episodes it had. Like I literally had to take breaks when I watched it because there'd be like 20 filler episodes. Like I'm not even being dramatic. Like I had to take breaks from watching it because there'd be so much filler episodes and I'd have to be like, when I was watching it, the way how I was like in some next up anime websites, yeah. So every time I opened one episode, it would take me like 5 minutes to get into the episode to see if it's filler or not. So imagine I'm going through every episode of Naruto and it's taking me 5 to 10 minutes to get into the episode, making sure that I'm not a robot because I have to prove that thing that I'm not a robot, doing a test every episode I'm going into, and every episode that I'm going into is a filler. I just had to take a break because it was actually getting too much. Like, why was there so much fillers? Like, they were actually taking the mic, but I finished it, you know, it's still top 10, like, it's sick. So on number 2, we have Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, like...
Wait, what number is that?
2.
Yes?
Number 2.
新しい名前はポチとコロ、どっちがいい？迷わず殺せ。コロッと殺すからあんたの名前はコロに決定！久々にスイッチ入れるか。この 神経毒が全身に広がっていく感触は気持ちいい？効果てきめん。あとは役付けにすれば人間犬の出来上がり。そっちは終わった？あら、まだなの？
It was in joint first place before, but I was having like a little discussion with someone on Instagram the other day, and they kind of like changed my mind. I realized that it's not perfect, but it still made it into my top 5. But no, it is a beautiful anime, but it's because of the way that it ended. Can't support that the way that it ended. It wasn't so great, but it's still continuing anyway. But I just ain't got time to read the manga right now. But it's in my top 2, like literally, like, because it was beautiful. I'm not gonna tell you guys, I don't want to ruin the storyline or nothing for you guys, because as I'm saying, this is a beginner thing. I'm just trying to get you guys into it, trying to tell you like what you should watch to get you into the anime land world, you get me? So I'm just giving you like a range of genres in this. I mean, I know I haven't got like any love story type animes or this. I don't really watch love story animes. I like violence, gore, adventure, sci-fi, random crap, fighting. That's what I like. So Hunter x Hunter, sick. Like, I watched both the 1991 version and the 2016 version. The 1991 version, so sick, beautiful. Like, it's more dark in the way that it's drawn, and the storyline and the way how the colors they use literally are more dark. So it's like it's for a more older audience. Like, it's just put more dark and it's meant to be more deep and more, just more adulty a bit, like, because it's kind of a violent storyline when you actually read into it. But in the 2016, I meant 2011. In the 2011 version, because obviously they gave their fans a 20-year gap to like wait until the new episode came out. Like, in the 1991 version, the episodes end at like episode 70, but in the 2011 version there's like 150 episodes. I'm only like doing an estimation because I can't remember because I watched it time ago. But yeah, it just ended abruptly. And then they basically, if you were a fan at 1991, you had to basically wait until 2011 when they actually continued and finished it. So the 1991 version, I would say, is beautiful. I've watched both. I would say watch both because there's certain things that happen in the 1991 version that don't happen in the 2011 version. But the 2011 version is still beautiful as well. Like, it's elite. It's just that I just feel like the colors are a bit too much for me, and it's a bit too, they try and make it like be for the children a bit more in the way that the colors are used. Like, it's so colorful and stuff like that. They try and make it be for the kids a bit more. But regardless of that, I can see that storyline itself is like elite. So like, I know that's a sick anime. I need to literally read the manga, I think, because I need to join like the reading of anime because I'm missing out. I do know I'm missing out. I just ain't got that much time. So yeah, Hunter x Hunter, number 2, strong 9 out of 10. It's an action adventure fantasy fiction that was made into an anime in 1999, 62 episodes. That's when it ended. And then in 2011 was rebooted, directed and adapted by Hiroshi Kojima. And yeah, I'm gonna just slide this in quickly. With Hunter x Hunter, because it was so great, I decided to look up the director, well, not the director, the person that made it, and see if they made any other animes, because it was just so great. I decided to look into it more. And basically they made one more anime, and it's Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho literally is such a great anime. I'm just gonna give that honorable mention basically. So Yu Yu Hakusho is so great. It's from the same maker as Hunter x Hunter. When I was watching it, sometimes it dragged on a little bit, but when I finished it and like I'd been through all of it, I was just like, oh my god, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like, it was so great when I finished it. Like, I was just like, wow. And I'm gonna give another honorable mention to another anime, Inuyasha. Inuyasha is such a great anime as well. I love it. Kagome, the Peng brother. You know, I don't even usually,
What's your number 1?
Oh, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. I'm just giving honorable mentions now. Just giving honorable mentions now. So yeah, Inuyasha, I loved it. I loved it. That's an honorable mention. I'm not gonna go too deeply into it. It's kind of like a spiritual type anime. Yu Yu Hakusho is one where, yeah, the guy has to come from the realm. So yeah, every anime that I'm mentioning, I suggest you guys like look into it, see if it's something that you're interested in to watch, because all of those animes is what helped shape my like mind of anime today. I mean, I know some people are gonna be like, I haven't watched this and that and that. I mean, I have watched Bear, I just haven't included them. These are my top 10. This is like my specific opinion. It actually took me quite a while to number it down to a top 10. I basically gave an honorable mention to 3, so it's even like a top 13. First place. For first place, we have One Piece. Why are you saying that? Why are you turning your head like a hater for? You actually turn your head like a hater. Why are you saying I knew it was gonna be One Piece? What do you think? What else could it be? One Piece, yeah. Elite, like, mate, best. Classic. It began in 1999. So it began when I was born, and it is nearly 20 years old. Just like me. Such an elite anime, I would say 10 out of 10. And it was the first best-selling manga of all time. See? That's my president. That's my president.
おいおい、礼を言ってるだけだろ。
大体お前なんで口を割らなかったんだ。あいつらは女でも子供でも平気で殺す奴らだ。
喋ったらもう友達になれね
え。なれなくても死ぬよりいいだろ。なんでそんなにダチになりてんだよ、俺と。
だって
お前これまで俺にどういう目に遭わされた。とうとうここまでついてきやがって。
だって他に頼りがいねえ。風車村には帰れねえし、山賊は嫌いだし、お前を追いかけなかったら俺は一人になる。一人になるのはいてえよりつれえ。
お前親は？
じいちゃん以外いねえ。
俺がいれば辛くねえのか？俺がいねえと困るのか？
ガキがいたらそんな奴がいたら困るな。そいつら生まれてくることも生きることも許されねえ鬼だ。
お前は俺に生きててほしいのか？
当たり前だ。
そうか。でも俺はお前みてえな甘ったれ嫌いだしな。
甘ったれてねえよ。俺は強えんだ。
強い？どこが強いんだ？男のくせに泣いてばかりじゃねえか。
時計で殴られたことあんのかおめえ。俺は7歳だぞ。お前みたいに10歳になったら絶対泣かねえし、もっと強え。
俺は7歳でも泣かねえよバーカ。一緒にすんな。
俺は誰よりも強くなるんだよ。すげえ海賊になるってシャンクスと約束したんだからな。
I couldn't. When I began it, I'm not gonna lie, the episodes that I started off with, they weren't great. But then I just thought, let me just keep going.
Unbelievable! That's an authentic Wazumono. Wow, you have to buy that sword. It's worth at least 1 million berries or more. You can't pass it up. It's too valuable.
Damn it! I can't sell it!
I didn't think so. I knew there must have been some mistake. This is a legendary sword.
It's not what you think!
The sword's cursed.
How do you know?
Just do.
The Katetsu swords are superior in all respects, but they've been cursed since their beginnings. You have to believe me. There are stories from all over of master swordsmen who have met their death after taking up a Katetsu sword. Nobody is stupid enough to even touch them these days. And you'll fall to its curse as well if you decide to take it. I'm scared to let you buy it. I'm afraid it'll curse me too. Just leave it alone.
How horrible. I'm sorry I even brought it up. It would be death to take that sword.
Sounds great. Think I'll take it.
I can't sell it, you fool! Cause if something happens to you with that sword, the curse could come back to me!
Now don't be an idiot. Let him buy that sword, you old fool.
Don't hit me!
Well, we'll see. How about we find out which one is stronger? The sword's curse or my good luck?
No! Stop it! You're gonna chop your arm off, you fool! Don't!
I'll take it.
Because there's something that's just pulling me into it, and I'm happy that I kept going. I've tried to push people into the One Piece line. I've managed to like bring in 3 souls into One Piece line, and I've made them join it. Because basically, One Piece has about 900 episodes right now. 900. And basically you need to go through all of that if you want to get to the recents. I mean, you can take your time, but literally me, I binge watched it back to back to back. I can tell you right now, I binge watched it back to back to back to back to back. Most of the animes that I listed in the top 10 are the animes that I watched while watching One Piece, because basically, because One Piece was so long, I done this thing where I'd watch like 50 to 100 episodes, and then I'd watch like a short anime that's like 30 episodes. And then I'd watch the 50 to 100 episodes again. Then I'd watch an anime that's like 30 to 50 episodes. And if I only went through like 2 new animes, I would watch a long anime. Like within One Piece, I watched Inuyasha, which like has 100 episodes. And within One Piece as well, again, I watched Cowboy Bebop, I watched Samurai Champloo. I watched bare animes while watching One Piece, just to make sure that I was watching other animes. Those are my top 10 animes. One Piece, obviously. One Piece is my president, so yeah. And I hope that I inspired you to watch all these animes or watch some of them, because these are my top 10 and I think my opinion is okay. I mean, you can come and debate with me in the DMs. My Instagram is Shythebore, my Twitter is Shythebore. You can like come and argue with me if you want, I don't mind. But yeah, those are my top 10 animes. I'm going to be including like little clips just to show you guys how great they all are. I'm not just chatting BS, you know? But anyway, thanks for tuning into my video. And I have a podcast on Soundcloud that's going to be like popping and coming out with episodes soon. It is Shythebore Speaks. Probably going to leave a link. Yeah, that was my son. He just what are you doing? Come on, just slammed the door open. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. Kind of random, but thank you for tuning in. And yeah,